Hey guys, just a quick review of how to make graphs for that upcoming quiz on Friday. So Friday's quiz is going to be on waves, so vocabulary around waves. So like longitudinal and transverse waves, crest, trough, amplitude, and wavelength and frequency. So basically just that. And then making a graph. So as you see in study materials, there's a couple quizzes, and then there's these two assignments for practicing making a graph. You will get basically the exact same thing on your quiz. You'll do a normal Google quiz for the vocab, and then you'll get these two documents that look almost exactly like this. So you open one of these up, and just like in our velocity labs, it gives us the same types of instructions where we're going to calculate the average velocity of a car down an 80 centimeter track. So if we're going to do that, we take our distance, which right here says 80 centimeters, but we want it in meters, and divide it by time. So 80 centimeters is 0.8, right? So this will be 0.8 divided by 1. This will be 0.8 divided by 1.2. And this one will be 0.8 divided by 1.3. And so you are welcome to use a calculator. I'm going to do it just to make sure I don't mess anything up, except for this one. 0.8 divided by 1 is 0.8. 0.8 divided by 1.2 is 0.6666666, so that's 0.7. And 1.3 is 0.615, which rounds to 0.6. So we took our distance, 80 centimeters, converted it to meters, which is 0.8, and then divided 0.8 by each of our average times. Now making the graph is super simple. We're going to copy this first column here. The screen recording was getting in the way. Copy that first column. We're going to come over here. Number of passengers, 246. Then we're going to come back over here, take the whole last column because we want the average velocity. We're going to come over here and paste it. So this gives us the header for our x-axis. It's going to give us the title, number of passengers, and how many, and then how the number of passengers affected the speed. Highlight everything, insert chart, boom. We've got average velocity, meters per second, number of passengers. We're just going to change this to the effect of number of passengers on average velocity. Then we can go and check and see if there's any more details that we want to add. Right? No extra details. Right? You could say, "Ooh, down the track." We could add that in because it was over there. Plus, down the track. Then we go Control C. Come back over here. Paste it right there. Remember that if Control C, Control V doesn't work, you can always go to Edit, Copy, and Edit, Paste. And if it's still not working, what we've found is that just refreshing the page, for some reason, all of a sudden it'll work. So the most important parts to remember is that we are converting this centimeters to meters. So 80 becomes 0.8. We're dividing that 0.8 by your average times to get these average velocities, just like we did in the velocity labs. We copy this column, the whole thing, including the title, and we copy this column, the whole thing, including the title. And then we just highlight it, and then it makes a graph. Change that title, the effect of whatever this thing is, on whatever this thing is. And that's that.